Breaking news tonight, a Carolina Panthers legend is calling it a career. At just 28 years old, linebacker Luke Kuechly is retiring. His name became synonymous with the Carolina Panthers. Guys like Julius Peppers, Cam Newton, Thomas Davis, Steve Smith, and more. Kuechly is right up there with them.
Kuechly was a leader on and off the field, someone who players admired, who fans respected, who little kids looked up to. His persona is tightly woven in the fabric of the Carolinas.
The team posted his heartfelt goodbye to the fans tonight. He says, "In my heart, I know it's the right thing to do."
The Panthers drafted Kuechly back in 2012 with the 9th overall pick. He was an instant star, a major piece of their Super Bowl run in 2015.
Even when the team struggled to win, Kuechly led by example, whether he was on the sideline or on the field. Team owner David Tepper had this to say about Kuechly: the respect he gives and garners from others, as well as the positive impact he has on his peers, is second to none. It's obviously going to be very difficult for all of us because we know that no player can replace what he's been for this organization for the last 8 years. His presence cannot be replicated.
Kuechly's teammates shared heartfelt responses on Twitter tonight. Some of them have played with him since the very beginning.
WFMY News 2's Amanda Ferguson has more on what they're saying and the legacy Kuechly leaves behind.
Throughout the past 8 years, you could say Luke Kuechly was one of the best linebackers in the NFL. He leaves the game as one of the greatest players to wear a Panthers uniform. The 28-year-old finishes with 1,092 tackles, 18 interceptions, 7 Pro Bowls, 7 All-Pro selections with 5 on the first team, Defensive Rookie of the Year in 2012, and Defensive Player of the Year in 2013. He helped bring the Panthers to their second Super Bowl appearance back in 2015. As 59 leaves the game, his teammates are sharing their reactions. Christian McCaffrey posted this picture to his Instagram saying, in part, "Can't put into words what Luke has meant to myself and countless others. Thank you for some of the best memories on and off the field." Now let's take a look at what some of his former his teammates are saying about him. Greg Olson says, "Words can't describe who Luke Kuechly is as a person, friend, and teammate. We have shared countless memories together, both on the field and away from it. I feel honored to be his friend, and I'll always appreciate the impact he has had on my life. Love you, buddy." DJ Moore says, in the short time I have been here in Carolina, it's been a pleasure to learn from you and play with you. Will be missed. Hashtag great teammate. And Trey Boston says, "One of the best teammates I've ever had. The first person you meet when you come into the locker room. Always told people I'd teach my son to be like you. You're the role model of the standard. Future Hall of Famer. Proud to call you one of the bros. One heck of a career. Love you, bro."
Amanda, thank you. The star linebacker was no stranger to injuries. Muscle cramps and broken bones were tough, but nothing was more difficult than his history with concussions. In 2015, he missed 3 games with a concussion. The following year, he missed the final 6 games of the season. He suffered another concussion in 2017. NFL Network reports Kuechly had 2 years left on his contract with the Panthers. He walks away from nearly $11 million this year.
The shock to the roster comes just weeks after a shock to the coaching staff. The Panthers fired Ron Rivera in early December. He was one of the guys Kuechly thanked for helping him get this far. He's now with the Washington Redskins. Carolina just signed Matt Rule as his replacement. Coach Rivera tweeted about Kuechly's retirement tonight, saying, "I had the privilege of playing next to Hall of Fame linebackers. Luke Kuechly is worthy of that honor someday. But more important, I will remember Luke's sense of humor, his leadership, and for being a great teammate."
Sharing your memories and support for Luke Kuechly online. Hundreds of you are posting comments on our Facebook page. Let's take a look at some of them.
As you can imagine, they are all very positive, including this one. "Luke, can't wait to see the jersey in the rafters. Hashtag keep pounding." Melissa, all she can say is OMG. Preston says, hashtag thank you, Luke. Hashtag keep pounding. Steve says, amazing career and amazing football player. The best to you in your retirement. Joy says, Luke, we'll really miss hearing that during the games. Thanks for all you did for us. Hard to believe. And Brooke says, 59 definitely deserves to be retired. There will never be another Luke. Honor to have watched him play. Bring that man back as a coach. Luke Kuechly was more than a football player to Carolina. He was a role model. If you want to hear more from him and his teammates, count on us, your official home of the Carolina Panthers.